Hello children, this is Sridevi from Thala Padmavati International School, Warangal. Today I am back to teach you another new topic from history of grade 9. So we are going to discuss about French Revolution in this lesson. In your previous class, history was all about the Indian freedom movements, the situations occurred in India, the war between the Indians and the Britishers, which was finally with the conclusion of independence. The same way, too many revolutions took place in most of the world countries, and one of that is French Revolution. So, what is a revolution? Exactly to say, a revolution is a successful attempt by a large group of people to change the political system of their country by force. Too many such situations are there where the monarchic system was to be removed due to some unfavorable and bitter conditions led by the people which were not comfortable for their life existence. So a revolution is a forceful overthrow of a government or a social order in favor of a new system where a people can have a comfortable life, where they can lead a peaceful life with all the powers which can be according to their life conditions. So in this topic, the French Revolution began on 14th July 1789 with the storming of the fortress prison. The Bastille, the beginning of chain of events started by middle class, affected and shaken lower class, and led the execution of king in France, followed by revolt against monarchy. In this revolution, the king had commanded troops to move into the city. The rumors were being spread that he would soon order the army to open fire upon the citizens. It's all about open fire is taking the chance to shoot out all the people with no particular reasons. So around 7,000 men and women gathered in front of the town hall and decided to form a people militia. They broke into a number of government buildings in search of arms. So, the French Revolution is a landmark in the history of Europe and the world. It ended the monarchical system in France. The slogan of French Revolution was mainly on liberty, freedom and equality, became the important ideas of the new era. The French Revolution was a period of time in France when the people overthrew the monarchy and took control of the government. The French Revolution lasted 10 years from 1789 to 1799. It began on July 14, 1789, when revolutionaries stormed a prison called the Bastille, hated by everybody because it stood for despotic power of king. The fortress was demolished. The beginning of chain of events started by middle class affected and shaken lower class and led the execution of king in France. This revolution put up the ideas of liberty, fraternity and equality. The members of first two estates, that is, clergy and nobility, enjoy certain privileges by birth. They are exempted from paying tax to the state. Nobles also enjoyed feudal privileges, which included feudal dues extracted from peasants. The church extracts its share of tax called tithes from peasants. A direct tax, thaili, and a number of indirect tax are levied on everybody everyday consumptional articles like salt and tobacco. They were forcing the people to impose tax and to pay tax which was imposed by the king for consumption, for consuming or for purchasing the things like salt and tobacco. In 1774, 20 years old Louis XIV of Bourbon family became the king of France. He was married to an Australian princess, Marie Antoinette. Due to long years of war and maintenance of an extravagant court at the place, he got an empty treasury. Louis XIV also helped 13 American colonies to gain their independence from Britain. The war added more than 1 billion livres to the debt of more than 2 billion livres debt. Then the lenders began to charge an interest of 10% on loans. To meet the expenses like maintenance, like to maintain the army court, etc., the state was forced to increase the taxes. To maintain the proper army and the facilities to be given for the army, they have forced to increase the taxes. But this measure was not sufficient, as only members of the third estate paid taxes. And the three estates of France at that time were: the first estate, called to the clergy people; the second estate was to the nobility; and the third estate was rest of the people or the population. So now let us know about the first estate, that is the clergymen of France. The clergies were the group of persons invested with special functions in the church. They enjoyed certain privileges by birth, like they were being given all sort of facilities in the church or in the kingdom. like exemption from paying taxes to the state. Further, the church levied a tax called thitai from the peasants, which comprised of 1/10 of the agricultural produce. That was the opportunity or the good placement given to the clergy in the first estate under the French power. And the second estate were the nobility. It consisted of rich, aristocratic people of the state. They also enjoyed the privileges of exemption from paying taxes to the state. Even they are also enjoying feudal privileges, that is, feudal dues which they extracted from the peasants. That was about the second estate, that is the nobilities. And the third estate, let me discuss about the third estate. It consists of the rest of the population, that is the businessmen, the merchants, court officials, lawyers, peasants, artisans, landless labor, etc. They had no privilege. They had to pay the direct tax called taille to the state, as well as a number of indirect tax levied on articles of everyday. This image gives you a clear information. You can observe there. This poor fellow brings everything: grains, fruit, money, salad. The fat lord sits there ready to accept it all. He does not even care to grace him with a look. So this shows the negative opinion or the way they treat to the common people who were being called as the third estate. The nobleman is the spider, the peasant is the fly. The more the devil has, the more he wants. You can see the image giving a clear picture about the topic, what they mean to say. Now let us know about the struggle to survive. What was the struggle seen in the people of France, how they struggled? During 1715 to 1789, the population of France increased rapidly, which led to rapid increase in demand for food grains. As the population was increasing, there was a huge demand for food in that regions. Production increased the price of bread. But the wages of the workers did not keep pace with the rise in price. Though the work burden has increased, but the production was not that, and insufficient production led to the famine. Situations became worst when bad weather conditions reduced the harvest. As the situations were not supporting, the situation was very tough and the harvest was not that comfortable for their existence. And this condition treated subsistence crisis that led to the situation to be very serious and unfavorable in these regions, even for the food, because of overpopulation. Here in the image we can see how a subsistence crisis happens. Bad harvest leads to no food facilities. No food facilities leads to condition to be very worst. The poorest came no longer by bread. As there is no economical conditions supporting, so there were no such good facilities or even the proper food for the people living over there. So situations were going bitter and bitter, very serious in the topic regarding the lesson. Later, it was about a growing middle class envisages an end to privileges. In the 18th century, a new social group emerged who were known as the middle class. They had become rich by expanding of overseas trade and manufacturing goods. In addition to merchants and manufacturers, there were lawyers and administrative officials who were educated. They believed that no group of society should be privileged by birth. Philosophers like John Locke, Jean Jacques Rousseau, and Montesquieu considered the middle class was sole responsible for revolution. They spread the ideas of freedom, equal law and opportunities for all. The situations brought them to face the situations, to be confident and to come out of these situations, how to survive, how to exist. So this middle class situation has given a chance for the people to fight against and get the freedom, equal laws and opportunities for their existence. Two treatises of government criticized the concept of divine and absolute right of the monarchy. Monarchy is nothing but the king. Rousseau, in his book The Social Contract, proposed the form of the government based on social contract between people and their representatives. Montesquieu, in his book called The Spirit of Laws, stressed the concept of separation of powers between the legislature, the executive and the judiciary. His concept of separation of powers was a great instrument against the despotic, autocratic rule of French emperor. American Constitution and its guarantee of individual rights was an important example for political thinkers of France. These ideas were spread among the people through the books and newspapers. With the news that Louis XIV is planning to impose more tax to meet the expenses of the state, it generated anger and protest against the system of privileges among the people. This was the situation which was being seen in the first topic, that is French Revolution, how it started, what were the different estates, who was Louis XIV, what were the situations faced by the common people, etc. That's all from this lesson. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.